Greetings, YouTube. The doctor is in. Dr. YuriusPapers here, coming at you with some more Marvel Contest of Champions live stream. So, we're in the middle of some stuff right now. We're in the middle of finishing out the Langurian Castle. I am in the middle of the easiest part of it, not the hardest part. So, we've already done that. So, let's get into it. We're just trying to finish this out. I think this might be the last run that we can do for this, and then we'll have all 4 difficulties done. I'm doing a little bit of just Colossus action. So I've got my 6-star Omega Red in here. The 6-star Omega Red gives Colossus an extra armor up every time he parries something. And then the Professor X gives him extra, I think an extra armor up. He starts with an extra one. And he gets one per X-Men anyway, so I think that actually counts as 2. So I go heavy, done, over. See that? Blammo. That was easy. Okay. We're going to get our 1,000. We'll fight Mordo. I don't want to do anything to him other than just beat him up. So if you stun him and you go after him, he's going to come after you. So I don't want to mess with that. I keep hitting my thumb over here on the right side, and I keep hitting that dumb autoplay where that's sort of new. It's been around like that for a couple of months now, but the autoplay used to be in a different place. We used to not have an autoplay button, and I keep hitting the autoplay and having to turn it off. I don't like that. It's a nice feature, but I don't like where they put it because it's right where your thumb goes. Because when you're playing this game, you're constantly hitting, buttons over and over and over again to try and stop the game from crashing. And just trying to be too aggressive there. And all right, so I think that's it. I'm gonna get another 150. So, what do we got here? Are we going to get another? Yep, I did everything. Are we going to get another? I think we're not getting another one of these. I don't know. Let's see. Go to Google. Marvel Contest of Champions Forum. Let's see if we're going to get another categories. I think it's normally in general discussions. Summer of Pain, New Arena, Grandmaster's Castle Raid of Doom. Okay. Oh, yes, we are going to get another one. We're going to get the Mausoleum next week. Okay, so that's how... All right, so let's go to this. Let's minimize this. Okay, so I've got 6 more Langurian Legendary runs to go, so I'll get those next week. And then I've got 5 more runs as the Crypt Raider Epic, so I'll get the Awakening Gem next week too. And then what are we going to get from this? That's always interesting. Okay, so here are the possible rewards down. We're going to get a key, and what do I want to use that key on? Wow, they really made those small. Okay, here we are. Let's zoom in on that. All right, week 4 looks like rank up stuff. So we got Tier 5 basic catalyst fragments, Tier 2 alpha, Tier 5 class catalyst, 6-star hero, we got 1,000 of those, Tier 4 basics, Tier 4 class catalyst. Oh, those are the horrible ones. And then Sig stones for 6 stars. So I think we will probably go with either the first or the second one with the key. Well, no, for the key we'll use the 6-star hero crystals, and then we'll try and get some other stuff here. We've almost got all that stuff. So, yeah, we've almost got all of this. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay. Let's go back to regular 100% on that. And we can minimize that and go back to the screen. Okay. So we got another week of doing all this. We've got the mausoleum, which is where Purgatory is going to be hiding out. So I'm sure that's going to be a really nasty, disgusting villain to go. So as you can see, I no longer have 4,000 units. I'm back down to 3,260. So what I did is I went in here and I completed... We're just going to go in so we can take a look at it. I completed one run of Chapter 2, Quest 1. And I had fun with these guys who all have a really, really annoying metric on them. So, the attacker's special attack deals 50% more damage, but their other special attacks deal 50% less damage. That was annoying. And then the attacker gains 60% combat power while below 2 bars of power, but suffers 60% combat rate while above. That's annoying. And then this is a tech one, so I tried to use... it wasn't that great. I tried to use Warlock. It wasn't the greatest, but it was there. So each time, so high voltage is each time attacker inflicts power drain. So that's I would need to use special ones with Warlock. This is for Warlock. Burn or lock on the defender, inflict a shock passive dealing 5% of basic attack. So every time you do drain on them, he starts doing electrical damage. Each time the defender is inflicted with a shock effect, or when either champion uses a special attack while the defender is suffering from a shock attack, tech attackers gain an indefinite fury. So I was getting a bunch of furies. And then he's got this one, Fighting Dirty. This was really annoying. At the end of the defender's special attacks, they gain an unblockable passive lasting 8 seconds. This ability does not trigger while the defender is suffering from a shock effect. So you got to use Warlock, essentially, for this whole thing. Because otherwise you get to play with this wonderful unblockable over and over and over again, which was horrible. So I did it. That was probably the hardest one out of these. Let's take a look at the other ones. The other one is Healer Hide. So that one's not too bad. I mean, that's not a game changer. Oh, they all have Fighting Dirty. That's great. Okay, so they all have Fighting Dirty. This one is probably going to be annoying. So this whole thing is nothing but Warlock. That's the problem. This one's got Feat of Indestructible 2. When the attacker reaches 2 bars of power, the defender gains an Indestructible. So you just got to keep hitting them with a special one. And then this one's got Supercharge. Every 15 seconds, the defender gains a power gain. And, so essentially you just got to keep hitting all these guys with a special one from Warlock. But all that stuff goes away with the boss, which is Blade. So he's got both champion special attacks are unblockable. So special 1 and special 2 unblockable. That's horrible. It's got Power Shield. So all is there at the uncollected on down level. So you can't do any damage to him until you do a special. But in addition, and he's got Flux Dispersal, so each time the defender is struck, they gain a dispersal charge which reduces all damage taken from hits by 5%. So you got to hit them with a heavy to get rid of all that, because if they get 20, they're 100% immune to damage. So this is the problem, is life cycle. So they're immune to all debuffs, damage from debuffs, and they have this shield, and you have to keep hitting them to get the shield to refresh, because if the shield is on when they have when they get knocked down, when they go to 0, they go to 10% health. And he also has regeneration, which makes it even more annoying. And then he's got power alternator. So every 15 seconds, if the attacker has more power than the defender, both champions are completely power drained, then granted an amount of power equal to the amount drained from the opposing champion. So pretty much, it's very hard to do a special 2 in this. You're stuck with special 1s, and there's none of that shock stuff with this. So that is just in itself horrible. We're gonna get out of here. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing, because I spent about 400, 500 units in that. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that 100%. I will probably try and do this uncertain purpose. And that will get me 500 6-star shards, which is what I'm looking for. I'm not sure I'll be doing the last chapter. I think I'm going to start saving my units back up, and I'm going to, because I want it by the end of the summer, I want to get into this, so I want to finish. I've got 11 more chapters to do to get to the hardest part of Thronebreaker done. So I think I'm going to be going that route. So right now we've done all this, so I think we're going to do... I am trying to get through master level on this, so I think we're going to do that. And I'm not doing it with these guys. Because I want the... there's some tier 4 basic in here that I want. I'm going to keep messing with, trying to get my Warlock up a little bit too, so I'm going to keep messing with him. You know, we're going to run into this Cavalier level once. This one right here. Actually, no, we'll do this just to run in real quick so I can show you what Warlock looks like, and you can see my wonderful fighting skills. What's he got here? Healer hide, okay. We'll come down this way and we'll do Warlock on him. Howard the Duck, here we go. So, in order to get... So I got to do power drain, so I got to do special 1s. Special 1s start all the cascade of everything off. Alright, now he's got this shock on him. See, no unblockable. And then there's the power drain. We're gonna have to... Oh, look at that. That's nice. He's got a lot of shocks on him now. Oh, this isn't not too bad. He is killing it. I didn't realize this. Because I wasn't using that before. that was fantastic. He destroyed him. Okay, let's keep going. Let's, why not? I don't really want to get into this too deep because I will have to spend units on the last guy, and I do not want to do that. Just want to kind of go in here and show off what he can do here. And there's a mistake. All right, we got it now. I got the heal now. Oh, he got it. What? Yeah, too bad. Wow, 20 grand. That was great. I think I know how this works now. So you got to use Warlock to get through most of this, and then you use everybody else to whittle. I'll have to watch a couple of maybe Seaton's videos or Brian Grant's videos to figure out what they did against that. Oh, I made a mistake. That is not who I wanted. Okay, quit. Yeah, we're not going all the way. I'll watch a video to see what the answer is to that blade at the end, because I think it's just an annoying grind. Wow, he's got 11 of them things. Degens and everything else. Wow. Trying to get away from him so I get the heal. Unfortunately, he does a ton of damage because he's got 10 of those flame things on him right now. How did he get that? He must have got right there when... Okay, he died. He must have got right there when I got to it. So, wow, I'm almost dead. Yeah. So I guess the way to do this is you bring your Warlock in. You do have to have a bunch of heals ready to go, and then you just decimate everything with him up into the boss. And then once the boss is done, well, once you get to the boss, then you just whittle the boss down with the rest of your champs. 'Cause that life cycle to me is the worst. It's the worst absolute node that there is, because it just makes things... Because all your damaging debuffs do nothing. That's the horrid part. They don't do anything as long as that shield up. So if you hit them 5 times, it takes about 2.5 seconds because it's a half a second extra every time you hit him with a heavy. So every time you hit him with a heavy, it takes an extra half second to recharge. So by the time you hit him with 5, it's 2.5 seconds, and then they'll take, while it's down for 2.5 seconds, then they'll take it. But it's just really annoying because most of the time they're not taking anything at all. All right, so we are, we're going to come in like this. All right, these guys got no nodes on them. We already went this way, so we'll keep going this way. Like I said, I'm going through this to get the units and to get the rewards out. And that's basically it. Oh, looks like I got some folks out there. How y'all doing today? Or whatever time it is. And happy Father's Day to everybody out there. Get this on him because he's got that regeneration going, so we'll reverse some of that. Well, that didn't work. Oh, he's got a rupture on me. Okay, there we go. Done. Oh, get somebody drop off. Somebody on and somebody off. I do have quite a few overseas subscribers that watch, typically from South Asia, so welcome to the channel. 1, 2, 3, slap. I like to do 1, 2, 3, slap. 3, slap, and then done. Alright, we'll use one of these. I got a ton of those. So we will use that. I've got I think Colossus is a Sig 180 right now, so he's almost there. Almost there. Very easy. Very good. Love using that intercept parry with him. See, I almost hit that autoplay button with my thumb. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So this is another one where we pretty much just use heavies. We do intercept parry and heavies. Or just heavies after they do their heavy attack. So she's got a massively increased chance to do crits after she does a heavy attack. And then if she crits, so after 1 bar of power she gets Furies, after 2 bar of power she gets Precisions, and after 3 bars of power, whenever she crits, she gets Aptitude, which increases all the precision buffs and the Fury potencies. Alright, I really hate fighting him. You gotta watch Kingpin carefully, because he has a really high % chance of throwing off, like he did right there, of throwing off any debuff, so you could stupefy parry him, and it counts as a debuff. So he will throw it off and he won't be stunned, and then he'll just come after you. Now if you put White Magneto in here and activate his power, because he's a support character, that stupefy parry is not a debuff, and so they cannot shrug it off. They just get stunned. So there are advantages and disadvantages to that. because it doesn't count as a debuff. If there's something in there that needs debuffs, then, you know, unfortunately it doesn't count. But if it's if it's something that's tied to a bonus for the villain or the opponent, where they can shrug debuffs off, then it doesn't count. I've been really learning how to dodge that special one from Dr. Doom. You have to swipe back right the second before he shoots his power ray. All right, let's take a look at this guy. I forgot what he's got on him. Typical stuff. Daunting, taunting. Each time the attacker reaches a bar of power, they inflict it with a taunt. So taunts for Ruff don't really do anything except for their special attack rate. Their attack rating is reduced by 40 and have a 70%. Yeah, we're not going to do that. So we have control over it. If I was doing this on autoplay, that might happen, but it's not. So the big one is our attack rating is reduced by 40. While the attacker is under the effects of taunt, their crit rating is doubled while launching special attacks. Oh. Taunt is removed after launching a special. Okay. Additionally, if the taunt debuff expires on the attacker, they are inflicted with a permanent stifle debuff, lowering their combat power by, per stack. Okay. The attacker is permanently affected by a passive heal block, and then every time the attacker performs a well-timed... Oh. So I've got willpower turned up all the way, which normally Hard Knock Life 1 would give me that passive disorient, and then it would start me to heal because that's a debuff, and willpower works off of debuffs. But because I've got a permanent heal block, that doesn't work. So the debuffs don't really provide any kind of benefit. So yeah, I think I'm just going to try and special one him with Warlock a bunch of times. See how that works. We'll bleed him. Warlock does some good bleed too. See, I've already got 2 of those dumb things. Oh. Whoa. Okay, there we go. That should remove it. And it didn't. But we'll just keep this magic going here. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, that was easy. Okay. Yeah, that worked. That worked great. All right. Oh, I already done this, so we're trying to 100% this right now. What are we at? 45? Oh, no. Okay. So I'm going to keep this. We'll keep this crew going here. So we did both of those. I think I'm going to go up here this way. We'll do that middle one last. So we'll do the outside with Jabari Panther. She can shrug debuffs off too, like parry intercepts that cause her to be stunned, so like she just did there. She didn't do it twice. So that netty thing that she puts on, I can't remember what that's called. That's a debuff as well. So you could see I started to heal. I like those non-damaging debuffs, especially like armor break, because if you don't get hit, it doesn't really do anything, except it heals if you got willpower turned up all the way. bleed damage that was coming out. Let's go with Immortal A-Bomb. He is he's SIG 200. So his poisons last for a really, really long time. Okay, there you go. And heals, because he debuffs himself. The more poison debuffs that he gets on him, the less he heals. So, but he starts out really pretty good. About 150 per tick. Alright, we're going to keep going with the Warlock action. I like how that's looking. Very good. We got enough energy to make 2 runs on this. And we'll keep going with the Warlock action. Very good. Okay. Yeah, I get 5 charges every time I do the intercept parry too. Every time I parry them, I get 5. Well, they get 5 of the virus charges. Oh, we're down to 1. 1 viewer. We need more viewers. Come on, people. Wake up. It's time to go. Alright, I can... He does not take poison because he's a robot, so we are going to go... And he doesn't take bleed either. So we're not going to do any of the heavy stuff on him. He does take degen and he does take shock. Very good. Huh, I got some kind of debuff on there. I think that's like an anti-aptitude or something, and I didn't see any healing coming off of that. Alright, we're going to do the same thing. He'll block that first one, bleed. Oh, that didn't work. Bleed. There we go. Now we'll give him some drain and some stun and some shock. Give him some bleed, and that should do it. Okay, he's dead. Very good. When you put Warlock with Cable, he gets 2 of those charge almost every time. But not every time, but about 2 of those charges every time he hits or they hit him. So they stack up their legacy charges, legacy virus charges, pretty fast. Alrighty. Where are we at now? We are at 67%. I think I got... 2 more paths to go, maybe? I got that. Yeah, I got 2 more to go. Okay. And then what do we get for 100%ing both of these? We get Chapter 2. We're going to get 30 chips, 250, 8,000. That's really what I'm looking for, is that 8,000. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do summer or pain knot. That seems like it's going to cost a lot of units, and I am really not into doing that. So I think we're going to cut out here for now. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to everybody later.